Before the first tick of time, before stars were born or sound existed, there was only God infinite, self-sufficient, and complete. No sky stretched above him, no earth lay beneath his feet, no angels sang his name. He was not becoming. He simply was the eternal presence without origin or boundary. In the vast silence he needed nothing, yet within him dwelled limitless wisdom, power, and love. There was no past or future, only an endless now, where light slept in his thoughts and creation waited in his will. To human minds, this is the great mystery: existence without beginning, presence without space, consciousness without time. Who was God before creation? He was the very definition of being itself, the source of all that would ever exist. Before anything began, he already was the timeless one, existing in perfect peace, awaiting the moment to speak life into the void. From the dawn of awareness, humanity has looked upward, questioning the unseen hand behind existence. Deep within every soul burns an unquenchable longing to know where we came from and why we exist. This hunger for origins is more than curiosity, it is the echo of eternity calling us home. Though our minds are limited, our spirits reach beyond the stars, daring to touch the infinite. We build temples, write scriptures, and search the cosmos, hoping to glimpse the face of the one who began it all. Even knowing the answer may shatter our understanding, we still ask because something within us remembers. This relentless pursuit defines our humanity, the need to connect with the source of our being. We seek God not because we can fully comprehend Him, but because our hearts cannot rest until we do. The question itself proves we were made by eternity. Before creation's first breath, an infinite stillness filled existence, an ocean of quiet beyond thought or motion. No wind stirred, no voice echoed, no spark of light pierced the void. It was not emptiness, but sacred expectancy, where divine power rested in perfect calm. In that silence, every galaxy, every heartbeat, every star yet unborn slept within the mind of God. The universe waited, trembling on the edge of revelation as eternity held its breath. This was the silence before sound, the pause before purpose spoke. It was the waiting room of reality, where time had not yet begun, and destiny had not yet unfolded. Then, from the depth of that stillness, the word emerged, "Let there be light." And in that moment, silence shattered, light exploded, and existence began its song. The stillness proved that even before sound, creation was already alive within the heart of God. The mind trembles before the unthinkable thought, a being with no beginning, no birthplace, and no cause. Everything we know has an origin. Stars ignite, rivers flow, lives begin and end. Yet God stands outside that cycle, untouched by time, unbound by creation. He was not formed, fashioned, or awakened. He simply is. Our logic strains to grasp it, for human reason demands a starting point. But God is the starting point. Existence itself flows from His being. He needs no creator because He is the creator of all. Before the first particle moved, He existed in infinite completeness, the cause behind every cause. To accept this truth is to step beyond comprehension into wonder, to realize that eternity itself depends on one who never began. The question shakes our understanding, yet its answer reveals divinity, God. The self-existent one, forever beyond origin, forever the source of all dot. Imagine a place where clocks have no hands, where days never dawn and nights never fall, a realm untouched by the rhythm of time. This is the realm where God dwells, a dimension beyond seconds, hours, or years. In our world, everything ages, moves, and fades, but in His reality, nothing changes. Past and future do not exist there. All is an everlasting now. God does not wait, hurry, or remember. He simply is. His presence fills eternity like light fills space, constant and unbroken. What we call tomorrow or yesterday exists before Him as one continuous truth. To us, time is a river flowing forward. To Him, it is a still ocean, seen in full. Understanding this realm humbles the human mind, reminding us that the Eternal One is not trapped within creation's clock. He stands beyond it, the author of every moment, yet bound by none. Eternity is not endless time, it is existence without measure, a boundless dimension where beginnings and endings lose meaning. God does not move through moments as we do. He inhabits all moments at once. His being is beyond duration, beyond decay, untouched by the ticking of creation's clock. In this secret dimension, there is no before or after, only the constant presence of divine reality. God's essence does not age, fade, or evolve. It simply is forever complete, forever alive. To comprehend Him, we must step outside the limits of our understanding, for human thought is tied to time. The Eternal One is not waiting for tomorrow. He already exists in every tomorrow that will ever come. His presence fills the universe yet transcends it entirely. Eternity is God's home, the sacred expanse where He reigns beyond all measure, infinite, unchanging, and gloriously unbound by time itself. When God declared, "I am," He revealed the deepest truth about His nature existence that depends on nothing and no one. Those two words hold eternity within them. I am means He has no source, no beginning, no ending. He exists because existence itself is His identity. Everything else borrows being, but He alone is being. He was not created, awakened, or sustained. He simply lives by His own power. When Moses asked His name, God answered with a statement, not a title, unveiling that He is the uncaused cause, the life behind all life. I am means He is always present, never past, never future, always now. Every breath, every heartbeat, every sunrise whispers His eternal declaration, I am. In that name lies strength, stability, and assurance. The self-existing One stands unchanged through ages, forever reminding creation that all things live because He eternally is. Before creation stirred, before light pierced the void, there existed the eternal mind, God's infinite consciousness, alive with boundless wisdom and unspoken purpose. His thoughts were not random nor idle. They were oceans of meaning waiting to be revealed. Within Him dwelled every possibility, every galaxy, every soul, every destiny conceived in perfect order long before existence began. What filled the thoughts of God? Love, longing to be shared. Beauty, yearning to be seen. Harmony, desiring expression. In that sacred stillness He envisioned stars burning, rivers flowing, hearts beating, and spirits returning to Him. Creation was not an accident, but a deliberate reflection of divine imagination. The eternal mind saw the end from the beginning and the purpose within every breath. Out of that infinite awareness came the plan of all things, the universe itself born from the silent dreams of a God whose thoughts are everlasting. Before the universe unfolded, God existed as pure spirit, limitless, formless, and complete within himself. He needed no body, no throne, no dwelling, for all space rested inside his being. The heavens and the earth were not yet made, yet he filled the emptiness with his invisible presence. Unlike created things that depend on shape or structure, God transcends boundaries. He is not confined to where, but is everywhere at once. His essence is not contained in light, wind, or matter. Those are merely echoes of his reality. He is the breath that sustains, the energy that holds all together, the unseen strength behind existence. Though unseen, he is nearer than air, closer than thought, present in all things yet untouched by any. Spirit beyond space means God is both within and beyond creation, fully present. Fully sovereign, needing nothing, yet being everything that ever is. Before the dawn of existence, God stood in absolute perfection, flawless, complete, and content, though no eye beheld his glory. There were no angels to sing, no stars to shine, no universe to declare his majesty, yet he lacked nothing. His joy did not depend on applause, nor his greatness on recognition. Perfection existed without witness, beauty without beholder, power without display. This is the divine paradox. A fullness that needed no addition, a wholeness untouched by emptiness. God did not create to become complete. He created because he already was. Out of overflowing love, not loneliness, he chose to reveal what had eternally been within him. The absence of witnesses never lessened his splendor, it only magnified it. Perfection without witness teaches that divine greatness is self-sustaining, unprovoked and eternal, proving that even in solitude, God's being radiated infinite harmony, peace, and glory beyond comprehension. Before existence unfolded, there pulsed within eternity an indescribable force, the energy of being. It was not motion, not sound, but pure divine essence radiating life before life began. God's presence was the eternal current that carried potential reality within itself. Even before atoms were formed or stars ignited, his power held the blueprint of everything that would ever be. This energy was not created, it is God himself, the unending source from which all creation draws strength. Every movement, every heartbeat, every breath is a ripple of that eternal power, still flowing through the universe. The mountains stand, the oceans roar, the galaxies spin because his being sustains them. Without his presence, existence would collapse into nothingness. The energy of being reminds us that creation is not separate from its creator, it lives within his will. Upheld every moment by the silent strength of the everlasting God, before creation unfolded, within the depths of eternity existed the perfect harmony of the triune mystery Father, Word and Spirit, one essence, three expressions of divine unity. There was no separation, no conflict, only endless communion flowing in love, wisdom, and power. The Father willed, the Word conceived, and the Spirit moved, all existing in eternal oneness. Before a single star shone, their relationship formed the heartbeat of reality, the sacred circle of self-giving love. The Father knew the Word reflected the Father, and the Spirit carried their unity beyond thought. This mystery is not three gods, but one divine being expressing himself through perfect fellowship. Out of that unbroken bond, creation was born, love took form, and purpose found meaning. The triune mystery reveals that God's essence is relationship itself, an eternal communion where love never began and will never end. Before creation's first light, divine love existed in flawless completeness within God Himself. Yet true love by its nature desires to give, to share, to reveal its beauty beyond itself. In that eternal stillness, perfect love longed for expression, not from need, but from overflowing fullness. God did not create because He lacked affection. He created because love demanded a stage upon which to display its power. Every atom, every heartbeat, every sunrise would become a language through which love could speak. To be known was not vanity, it was compassion unfolding. Creation became the mirror reflecting the heart of its maker, the living proof that love is most alive when shared. Thus the universe was born as an act of divine generosity, a sacred invitation for all beings to experience the warmth of the one whose endless love sought expression through life itself. Before the dawn of existence, God, in His infinite completeness, conceived a divine dream yearning for relationship. Though He was surrounded by perfect harmony within Himself, love desired companionship, not from lack, but from abundance. Within the eternal heart of God arose the vision of beings who could know Him, choose Him, and share in His divine nature. Creation was never meant to be a spectacle. It was meant to be a family. The stars, the earth, and humanity were born from this holy longing to love and to be loved in return. God's dream was not of servants, but of sons and daughters who would walk in fellowship with Him. Every soul carries this divine echo, a silent pull toward its source. The dream of relationship reveals that existence itself began as a conversation of love, whispered from eternity into the womb of creation. Before anything existed, creation lived first as thought within the infinite mind of God. Every star, every mountain, every heartbeat of humanity was conceived in His eternal consciousness, perfectly ordered and full of purpose. Thought flowed in Him like a river, each idea shimmering with potential, yet waiting to be made tangible. Then, from the depth of that divine reflection, the Word emerged, a declaration carrying the power to transform vision into reality. Let there be light was not merely sound. It was the embodiment of thought made flesh, the first bridge between the invisible and the visible. Every atom, every ripple of existence owes its being to that moment when God's internal idea became external reality. Creation is therefore the language of His mind, a reflection of infinite wisdom and intention. From thought to word, God demonstrated that even the universe itself began as a deliberate, conscious act of love. Before the first ray of light pierced the void, the cosmos lingered in a profound pause, a silence so deep it held eternity itself in suspense. Time had not yet begun. Space was unformed, and every possibility waited, suspended within the mind of God. It was a moment pregnant with anticipation, where the unimaginable teetered on the edge of reality. In that cosmic stillness, creation had not yet stirred, yet all potential hummed with quiet energy, ready to burst forth. The universe was a dream held in suspense, every star and planet waiting to be spoken into existence. God's presence alone filled the emptiness, his power contained yet unexpressed, a divine heartbeat waiting to release life. This moment before light reveals the sacred tension of eternity, where all things rested in God's infinite wisdom, poised for the word that would shatter silence and awaken the universe in radiant glory dot in the profound stillness before creation. A single word from God shattered the eternal silence. Let there be light. That instant sound was not ordinary. It carried the weight of infinite power, the authority of eternity, and the intention of love. From nothingness, existence leapt into being as the cosmos responded to divine command. Darkness fled and light emerged, illuminating space, time, and life itself. Every star, every particle, every heartbeat of the universe owes its origin to that spoken word. The silence that had held eternity captive transformed into a symphony of motion, color, and life. In that moment, thought became reality, potential became substance, and divine will became creation. The universe itself bore witness to God's majesty, as sound became life, and life became testimony. When God spoke, the void trembled, eternity listened, and existence began a miraculous declaration echoing through all of time and space. The first act of creation, light bursting into the void, was more than illumination. It was the very signature of God, a revelation of His essence. Light carries life, clarity, and presence, qualities that reflect the nature of the eternal Creator. Before light, nothing could be seen, yet everything existed in His knowledge. When God spoke and light appeared, He revealed Himself as the source of order, goodness, and understanding. Darkness, though real, could not obscure His brilliance. Every photon, every dawn, every glow across the cosmos testifies to His power and creativity. Light became the first visible expression of invisible majesty, the tangible mark of infinite wisdom and love. It signifies guidance, hope, and the triumph of life over void. By creating light first, God showed that His essence is life-giving, illuminating, and eternal, forever present in the cosmos, guiding creation toward beauty and purpose from the very first moment. Before creation, the universe existed in a state of infinite potential, formless, chaotic, and silent. Nothing had shape, rhythm, or harmony. Possibilities stretched endlessly, yet remained unrealized. Then God spoke, and His authority transformed chaos into order. Stars found their places, galaxies spun in majestic patterns, and the earth took shape with purpose and precision. Rivers, mountains, and skies aligned under His will, obeying the unseen command of the Eternal One. What seemed impossible to human understanding, the birth of structure from nothing, unfolded effortlessly under divine power. Every element, every particle, every law of nature became a testament to His wisdom. Chaos did not resist. It yielded to the Word of God, demonstrating that all things are sustained by His will. From the infinite void emerged a universe of design, purpose, and beauty, revealing that God's command is absolute, and His order transforms emptiness into living, breathing creation. At the moment God's word pierced the void, the universe awoke with a majestic cry of life. Galaxies spiraled into motion, stars ignited in brilliant fire, and planets began their silent, purposeful dance. Time itself stirred, measuring the heartbeat of existence, while energy, matter, and light intertwined to form the rhythm of divine intention. Every element moved with precision, every orbit whispered harmony, and every breath of creation pulsed with the echo of God's will. The void transformed into a living, vibrant cosmos, alive with the signature of its creator. This was not chaos, it was purpose made tangible, the expression of an eternal mind brought to life. From the first spark to the farthest star, the universe resonated with meaning, declaring the glory of the one who conceived it. The birth of creation revealed that existence is not random. It is the deliberate, rhythmic unfolding of divine design. Before creation, the being we call God transcended every name, title, or human concept. No language existed to describe him. No thought could fully capture his essence. God is a word crafted to help finite minds grasp the infinite, but in eternity, he simply is the self-existent, unchanging one. He was not bound by identity as humans understand it. He existed in perfect knowledge, love, and power, complete within himself. Names are born of time and context, yet he is beyond all temporal labels. Every concept we use, Father, Creator, Lord, is only a shadow pointing toward his reality. Before the first word was spoken, before stars adorned the heavens, he existed as the eternal source of all being, needing no recognition, needing no definition. The true nature of God cannot be contained in titles. It is infinite, boundless, and eternal, beyond every attempt at naming or comprehension. Long before time began, God existed as the eternal foundation of all reality, the Ancient of Days. This name, revealed to creation, captures the depth of his unchanging, limitless identity. He is beyond age, beyond beginnings or endings, yet he steps into the flow of time to make himself known. Every generation glimpses his wisdom, feels his power, and experiences his faithfulness, yet none can fully contain his eternal presence. The Ancient of Days is both timeless and personal, the one who was before all things and remains when all things pass away. Through creation, his character unfolds like a tapestry, each thread reflecting justice, mercy, and unfathomable love. He does not age, falter, or fade. His authority and insight stretch across eternity, guiding every star, every life, and every heartbeat. In revealing himself as the Ancient of Days, God bridges infinity and time, inviting creation into the knowledge of the everlasting. Before creation, there existed an unseen power, an eternal source from which all things would flow. Invisible yet undeniable, this source is the foundation of every star, every planet, every breath of life. Nothing in existence could originate itself. Every movement, every law of nature, every heartbeat relies on this unseen hand. Though eyes cannot perceive it, the universe bears its signature, revealing order, purpose, and design. It is not energy alone, nor force alone, it is consciousness, wisdom, and life itself, sustaining reality even before it existed. The invisible source is beyond form, beyond measure, yet intimately present in all that is. Creation is a reflection of its majesty, a testament to power that cannot be contained or explained fully by human thought. To understand this source is to glimpse eternity, recognizing that everything visible rests upon the uncheckable foundation of the unseen God. God is not a projection of human desire, a reflection of fear, or a construct of imagination. He is not bound by time, space, or human limitations, nor does he change according to circumstance or opinion. To know who God truly is, we must step beyond our finite perspectives and confront the eternal reality. God is self-existent, eternal, and perfect, full of wisdom, love, and justice. He is the source of all life, the power sustaining the universe, and the mind behind every law of creation. He exists independently of creation, yet intimately within it, revealing himself through purpose, order, and truth. Distinguishing divine reality from human fantasy requires humility, reflection, and faith, for God's essence surpasses imagination. Who he is defines life itself. Who he is not protects us from misunderstanding, idolatry, and illusion. True knowledge of God anchors the soul in reality beyond the ephemeral, unveiling the eternal source of all that exists. From the first spark of creation to the unfolding of time itself, all things trace a path back to the one who began it all. God is the Alpha, the origin of life, light, and existence, and he is the Omega, the eternal destination toward which all creation moves. Every heartbeat, every star, every human story is part of a grand, unbroken circle, woven by his infinite wisdom. Nothing escapes his purpose. Nothing is random. The beginning points to him, and the end returns to him, revealing a universe held together by deliberate design. Time, history, and eternity converge in his presence, showing that all beginnings and endings belong to the same divine hand. Understanding this truth brings clarity, hope, and perspective. Life is not chaotic or meaningless, but a journey toward its source. From Alpha to Omega, God remains the eternal center of all reality. Every element of creation carries the imprint of God's original purpose, revealing a destiny far greater than mere existence. From the smallest atom to the vast galaxies, all were formed with intention, harmony, and direction. Humanity especially reflects the divine design, created to know, honor, and commune with the eternal source. Our lives, decisions, and experiences are not random. They are threads in a tapestry that points toward fulfillment in God. The destiny of creation is not decay or aimless drift, but restoration, harmony, and ultimate reunion with the Creator. Mountains, oceans, stars, and hearts alike are moving toward their intended end, guided by invisible wisdom and infinite love. Understanding this purpose transforms perspective, instills hope, and anchors faith, reminding us that life has meaning and direction. God's original intention illuminates the path ahead, showing that the end of all things is not loss, but the perfect realization of his eternal plan. Before creation, God existed in eternal fullness, and after the last star fades and the final moment passes, he will remain unchanged. His presence is unending, independent of time, space, or circumstance. Though galaxies rise and fall, civilizations flourish and perish, and every heartbeat of life ceases, he endures unchallenged, immutable, and infinite. Creation reflects his glory, yet it neither confines nor defines him. He is the same yesterday, today, and forever. This unending presence offers comfort and assurance. Life's uncertainties cannot diminish the one who sustains all things. Even when the universe itself returns to silence, God's essence will persist, a radiant constant in the midst of transience. To recognize his perpetual presence is to anchor hope, to trust in continuity, and to find peace in the midst of change. The God who was before everything remains after all, eternal, sovereign, and unwavering. The final revelation of God unveils a truth beyond human comprehension, a being eternal, unchanging, and infinite. He is not confined by beginnings or endings, by form or circumstance. Before creation, he was. After the universe ceases, he remains. This revelation shows that God is the source of all existence, the architect of life, the eternal mind from which all purpose flows. To encounter him is to glimpse infinity, to see order, love, and wisdom woven into every detail of reality. Yet he is not distant or abstract. His presence fills all space, touching every heart, sustaining every life. Understanding who God truly is transforms perspective, dissolving fear of the unknown and instilling awe, reverence, and trust. Beyond time, beyond imagination, beyond human labels, he is the eternal I am, the unshakable source, the final truth, and the everlasting destination of all creation. From the silence before creation to the eternal presence beyond time, we have glimpsed the majesty, mystery, and boundless love of God. He is the Alpha and Omega, the source of all life, the eternal I am whose purpose shapes every star, every heartbeat, and every soul. Understanding him transforms our perspective, fills us with awe, and anchors our existence in truth. If this journey through eternity moved you, inspired reflection, or deepened your understanding, help us continue bringing these stories to life. Like, subscribe, and share. It's the only way you can support us and ensure the wonder of God's story reaches every seeker across the world.